everyone. George Webb, and we had a great week. We were there researching a scam. I don't necessarily know if this is how the FBI informant got $6 million in his bank account or not, but we were looking at groups in his area that were targeting GOP donors in the Orange County area, all the way down to San Diego. That's where he's from, the Smirnoff guy. He's been rearrested, and the indictment came from that area. The Nevada judge let him go, but they rearrested him down in the Orange County area. Why? Interesting. How do you get the $6 million in the bank? Wouldn't the FBI know how to get the $6 million? When they know that it was individual contributions of $100,000 apiece? It seems like they would know that. They know every dime of you and me, so it seems like they would have that insight. The other thing is, we got the only audio interview. We got the only walk-in video of the actual trial. We got the follow-up. We were able to do the deep dive with our research group all around the world. Those research groups are built over time and trust. Meeting with people individually to build time and trust and money to build those networks, to bring that kind of reporting to you, the news consumer. So, the fact that I have to get on a plane to go to Michigan to meet with those groups of people every once in a while, these are the people who outed COVID as a live exercise. Remember, we said it was a live exercise before it was confirmed by Pompeo real time while our group was there on the Potomac. We outed DARPA Adept. We did a whole animated film about all the NATO pathogens going to the Wuhan lab. We outed the Wellcome Trust bid rigging. We outed the WHO bid rigging. The live exercise was to force mRNA. We did all that. Same group. It's important that we meet every once in a while. And I have a flight pass, and I take the worst flights so I can get the cheapest fares, and that's something we do. Now, I sent out a Substack to explain exactly all those details, but sometimes it takes a little bit of money to save the Constitution. It takes a little bit of money. To out the Biden Blackberries. Remember, our Biden Blackberry guy, knew Joe Biden 40 years, is the juice, and it gets proven over and over again, validated and verified over and over again, every day. The more that comes out, the more letters that are written, the more testimony that happens, the more my original whistleblower in May of 2017 is vindicated and validated. And more importantly, we could have avoided Trump-Russia. We could have avoided Donnie O'Sullivan and his whole career. We could have avoided fake impeachment 1. We could have avoided fake impeachment 2. We could have knocked down Crossfire Hurricane real time as was happening if we'd have listened that time instead of people pixelating Blackberries and trying to make a few dimes and nickels and thinking small rather than thinking for the country at large. So it's worth it. I make those decisions on a daily basis to see what's the most news value I can deliver for the dollar. I'll spend more if I think it's going to have a national effect. And we did that. And by being in Washington, this is what Cy Hirsch told me, you're not going to change Washington from a basement in Oregon. You're going to change Washington by going to Washington every day and developing sources. We had the 4 DTRA sources that still all are alive, not dead yet. Had some deaths along the way, but 4 DTR people are still alive. 2 doctors are murdered in their front yard. Task Force is dead. Brian Lloyd's dead. But we still have a lot of the original network that we developed in Washington, D.C. So it's worth it. These investments are worth it. But I said, Flynn, O'Keefe, these guys just fly around and get $50,000 checks. When's the last time they delivered any news? I'm just saying it's a part of the decision you make every day about what you want for information and news.